All right, here we go. All right, so as you can see, we've got the PS5 up and running. Super excited to get this playthrough done, which is what we're doing. All right, so as I outlined in my interview or my review, we've got several options, right? Let's see if moving my camera to the top might be a little bit better. Let's do that. How's that look? Give it a little bit more to the side too. There we go. Put it over here in the corner. All right, so we got Fall of a Hero in Nibelheim. That is the current demo. This is what we'll be playing through. Experience part of Sephiroth and Cloud's story. 5 years ago, Sephiroth and Cloud were dispatched to Nibelheim as part of a survey team. They were tasked with investigating the Nibel Mako reactor and discovering why it malfunctioned. But to reach their destination, the two would first have to climb Mount Nibel. Completing the demo will allow you to skip this portion of the story in the full release. Now, when we do the full playthrough on release, we will still play it. I don't want to skip it. I want to play the whole thing. And then this will be released at some point. Cloud and Company, so this is called Dawn of a New Era in Genome. So discover a piece of what Genome region has to offer. Cloud and Company follow a group of robed individuals through the Mithril Mine. Ah, okay, so after Midgard's alone. As they exit, they are greeted by the expansive Genome region. Traverse the rocky terrain atop the mountain chocobo, Bell, as you investigate sightings of hostile creatures in the area. This portion of the demo will be made available in a forthcoming update. Check our official website for more information. All right, so let's see when that update is. So, Square Enix, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth demo update. Let's see what it says. Alright, so a second playable section of the game will be available on February 21st, 2024, which is 3 days. So in 3 days, we'll play the next portion of the demo, giving players a chance to experience a part of the expansive game world ahead of its February 29 launch, exclusively on the PlayStation 5 console, which we now have hooked up. So there we go. So the 21st is Monday is the 19th, Tuesday 20, Wednesday 21st. So Wednesday we will be playing the next the update for the demo. So there we have it. There we have it. So Wednesday, expect us to play again on Wednesday to do Dawn of a New Era in Genome. All right, so continue is obviously continue from where you left off in the demo. Like I stated in my review, I have already played it, so there is the continue button. Load game, same thing. Options. What are options? Gameplay. Difficulty normal. Yep, that's the hardest we can do. So we're going to be playing on normal. Combat style, active. Yep. Cursor point, out of battle. Okay. I might do memory, but you know, I'll just leave it on default for now. Commands menu, party member info display, swap guard. Okay, neat. All right, camera. What's this camera about? Camera distance out of battle. Let's turn that all the way up. Camera distance in battle. Also turn that up. Camera repositioning off. Attack, target correction, slow, dude, responsiveness. Is it the highest responsiveness? Set camera responsiveness. The higher the number, the more responsive the camera will be. Probably go up one. There we go. Alright, horizontal camera controls. Lock on controls. Screen shake. Screen shake. I'm going to turn that off. Because sometimes it gives people motion sickness. So, turn that off. Graphics. Optimization. Optimize graphics. Brightness should be fine. It's been a while setting up this. Audio and vibration. Master volume. You guys are gonna have to let me know how the volume is, if it's too loud, too quiet, or whatever. Vibration. Oh, that's fine. Language, text, and audio. Subtitles English, voiceover English. Yep, that works for me. Okay, the story so far. So, This is a cutscene that summarizes Final Fantasy VII Remake. So let's go ahead and watch that.
When there is so much to tell, where should I even start? With all that we saw, what we heard, what we felt, this planet of ours, destiny, our part in it. Best to start at the beginning, perhaps. Midgar, the city of Mako, ruled by the Shinra Electric Power Company, who drained the planet of its very essence, the life stream, and processed it for industry as Mako. Our world was dying, and so few could hear her cries for mercy. Those who could rose up in her defense. The anti-Shinra rebels, Avalanche. Among them, Cloud Strife, an ex-soldier hired by the Resistance to destroy Reactor 1. In Sector 8, amidst the aftermath of the attack, Cloud met a flower seller named Aerith. She offered him a yellow blossom. One said to symbolize reunion.
So there you go.
And thus was destiny set in motion.
That's another one of those
Reactor
descriptive
1 gone.
things
Avalanche
telling you
set
that this is a
sights
sequel.
on Mako Reactor 5. Unfortunately, they were playing right into Shinra's hands. The company was able to draw the wool over the people's eyes. And in the end, destroyed Sector 7, killing thousands and laying the blame at Avalanche's feet. Though dear friends were lost, Avalanche had no time to grieve. Aerith had struck a deal with Shinra, who took her into custody. With her capture, Shinra's obsession was within reach. The fabled Promised Land. For Aerith was the last of the Cetra, the ancient stewards of the planet, and only she could guide them to paradise. To save her, the team infiltrated the Shinra building, the company's beating heart. It was here that I, another prisoner, joined their story and assisted them in freeing Aerith. Yet during our flight, we came face to face with a man thought dead. The vaunted war hero, Sephiroth. Before he could be stopped, Cloud's foe fled with the corpse of Genova, the cataclysm from the stars and the catalyst of our plight. Eventually, we too made good our escape. Pursuing troopers defeated, we raced toward Midgar's edge. Yet Sephiroth once again intervened. Suddenly, deafening screams rent the air. Whispers, the arbiters of fate, descended upon the city.
So, by their very name, they determine fate.
This was Destiny's crossroads.
Because she kind of knows what's going to happen.
Every moment, every action, every step taken had all been as the Whispers willed it.
Which confirms that from what we learned in the first game, right?
To fight them was to break free. On the other side of fate, Sephiroth waited, the Whispers undulating within him. Cloud brought his blade down upon his rival, sundering destiny.
So there we go. So Sephiroth had absorbed the Whispers to control fate.
Shackles of destiny broken. We stood before the unknown, a world of boundless freedom.
So I don't know what's going to happen now.
It was there, beyond where fate could follow, that a new journey began.
So this is interesting, right? New journey. So what is that new journey? Is it ours? Or is it Zach's? Yeah, that's the thing, right? Whose new journey is it? Alright, I've already purchased the game. I'm tempted to purchase the digital one just in case my hard copy doesn't ship. I might do that. I might do that off stream. We'll see. Alright, so Fall of a Hero in Nibelheim. Alright, before we get started, I'm going to double check everything is good. And I shall be right back in like 1 to 2 minutes. Like real quick. Alright, looks like my wife is making some tendies. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, so I think we are good to go. So let's start the demo, shall we? We'll do default, normal, active. So hopefully it doesn't force you to skip the Nibelheim incident when you play the full game. The controls going crazy.
I'm waiting, Cloud.
Nice.
All right then. Seeing as we've got the time, want to tell the rest of us about you and your buddy Sephiroth?
Sure. If Tifa doesn't mind.
Me? Yeah, no problem. It's cool.
It all started 5 years ago. I was 16 at the time. There was hardly any work for soldiers back then, and the little there was boring as hell. My heart wasn't in it. Then, out of nowhere, the job of a lifetime came. A mission with Sephiroth.
Hello, Ocean! How's it going? Welcome to the stream.
It's really coming down, huh? Hey man, feeling any better? I'm good. Sure don't look it.
Rebirth hype, you know it. You know it.
Wish
I'm
I
so
could help.
excited.
Never been motion sick. Sorry, man. Ready to do this?
Yeah, you bet.
Have you played the demo yet, Ocean? Yeah, the 4-year wait. It's hard to believe it's already been 4 years.
Hey, rein it in.
Sorry. No can do.
Kids.
Say, I'd like to be briefed on the mission at some point. Because if it's another one of those Turks gigs, you can let me off right here.
Oh, nice, nice.
Finally make first. What do? Call a ceasefire with Wutai. Stealing my shot at glory. I didn't join Soldier to be an errand boy. I joined up so I could be a hero, like you.
I'm so excited for the second part of the demo. Should be coming out on Wednesday.
Another one of those Turks gigs.
So anytime a mainline Final Fantasy game comes out, it's always a super rare occasion. And on top of that, The remake of an already
Where
created masterpiece. Rebirth is going to be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Absolutely, 100% right. I totally agree, man.
Nibelheim?
I've been a huge Final Fantasy fan since the original OG came out on PlayStation. And so I've been there for every single release.
Let's go.
And Final Fantasy 7 is my favorite. So anytime a 7, you know, a game in the 7 universe comes out, I'm always super excited about that.
You take one, I'll take the other.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree. It gives, so when you beat the demo, it gives you it says like in the description that you can skip this section in the official release game. I'm not gonna do that. I'm still gonna play through it. And I think what it means by that is this is actually the beginning of Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. So I think this is Rebirth's actual beginning. So it makes sense that you'd be able to skip the intro and then get started on the way to like the Mithril Cave and Genome. Okay.
Hold still. On you.
Yeah, Severo's so cool. Correct, this is chapter 1 of Rebirth, which is great because I want them to just knock out the flashback arc right away. Well, I mean, it makes sense too, not even for an expediency point, because what was it? Intergrade left off right as they were pulling into Calm, so that's literally the next story beat from the OG game.
That's where they built the first reactor.
But it works out as a great
It all started
a
in the
great
fall.
like story catch-up mechanic
Something
almost.
was wrong with the reactor.
To let people know
And the
like
whole village was up
who
in
Sephiroth
arms.
is, and then
Talk of
the
strange
old players
monsters on the
get to
mountain
relive
only made things
a remade
worse.
version of the flashback.
People were scared, desperate.
The villagers tried to take care of the monsters themselves, but it was no good. Ended up calling Shinra. So the company sent help. Best they had.
So, oh yeah, that's a very good question. So, dude, I gotta ask the question everyone is asking on social media. Do you think Aerith is going to ultimately live or die in the Forgotten Capital? That's a very good question. So, I'm kind of torn, right? So, Aerith being alive is not required for Holy to be cast, right? So this is spoilers. This is spoilers for anybody who just happens to be lurking in the background. I'm going to give major story spoilers. All right, so Aerith doesn't have to be alive for Holy to be cast.
A mother named
Now, what it appears
She died
is
shortly
from
after I was
Remake
born.
is that Aerith's
My
death,
father.
Holy being cast, Midgard being mostly destroyed,
Like from the ship
Meteor being stopped,
Yeah.
Sephiroth being stopped, all
Don't
that
worry,
stuff. That's the
I'm
bad
here.
ending, which is odd, right? So, does that mean her being alive is the good ending? Because maybe she's alive, she can perpetuate the ancient's
Why am I
existence, right?
talking about this?
Or is it
Let's
that somebody else needs to die in order to end the cycle? Now, basically, Cloud is a Horcrux, right? He's a Horcrux, to use Harry Potter references, for Sephiroth. Right? They are joined together, and they are, you know, they're joined in this cycle of basically rebirth. Ooh, circle of rebirth for Sephiroth trying to succeed, right? I'm thinking that this isn't the only time the story hasn't repeated.
Till sundown.
And so I'm thinking that Cloud is basically the Horcrux. Cloud is the one that has to die. That's what I'm thinking. And that Aerith will survive. That is what I'm thinking. It's kind of wild. I don't know if anybody else has thought of that, because I've been trying to limit my exposure to spoilers. That's true. Holy ends up failing. That is true. It's the live stream that ends up stopping Meteor, and it doesn't even really fully stop Meteor. Oh, what's my controller doing? There we go. I need to get a new controller.
You know, I've been thinking about joining the military for some time
Can't run that way.
Just say the word. I can't tell you.
I don't know. So what do you think of my theory? That Cloud is the one that has to die because he's a Horcrux. I feel like she might die at the Capitol and then wake up in Zack's timeline like Snow White. Ooh, you know, that's true. That's true, because we still got the whole Zack thing going on.
Please remain in town.
Hmm.
Monsters have been sighted.
Maybe. So, like, they hinted at Aerith being dead in Zack's timeline, but it would be a perfect twist if Aerith ends up in that timeline. But it makes me wonder, like, so we don't know, they haven't done Zack's timeline before, hinted anything at it, so that's completely new. So what kind of, like, story beats are they going to add for that? Ooh, might turn down. Do you think it'll be the final boss of Rebirth? Oh, who do you think will be the final boss of Rebirth? Because they probably won't do a Sephiroth repeat since they're saving Sephiroth for part 3. Right. Yeah, so Sephiroth will definitely be the end of part 3. Since he's always been the main baddie. Who would be the end? So we've definitely got Forgotten Capital. We've definitely got some Northern Crater stuff. I think I saw some hints at Northern Crater. Sephiroth being the final boss in all 3 parts would be redundant. Maybe, you know, honestly it depends on how they do it. I think... Well, so you gotta think about it, right? So the end of disc 2... No, disc 1. You're thinking Weapon or Genova? Well, so Genova was one of the last bosses too in part 1 in Remake. Weapon, maybe. I think Weapon is gonna be... I think Weapon might be a side boss, to be honest. Or they'll save Weapon bosses for part 3. I'm thinking Genova, definitely Genova. Because you fight Genova like what? You got Genova in Shinra headquarters, you got Genova on the boat, the Casa del Sol. You've got Genova. When's the next Genova? Genova in the Forgotten Capital. You fight Genova at the Northern Crater? I don't think so. Then you got... When's the next Genova? I'm trying to think. No, I didn't watch the Game Awards trailer. I've been trying to limit my exposure because we're only like 2 weeks out. So anything related to Rebirth, I'm limiting it to only what is like official, this type of stuff, right? And trying to limit my exposure to online discussion. I honestly don't want to be spoiled. I've even been ignoring all the Maximilian videos on it.
Still got energy after the trip here. I'll never know.
Oh, that's right. I was going to turn down the sensitivity. That's better.
Soldiers eat more than your average. Nothing to report here, sir.
The last trailer I watched... I think it's the only videos that I've watched that Square has put out is the 2 that are included in the demo. I think those are the only 2. And then I watched Maximilian discussing his thoughts on those 2 videos. I think that's the only ones that I've seen.
Don't make any trouble for Sephiroth.
It's singing Aerith. Was it Aerith? Oh wait, no. The Video Game Awards trailer with the theme song. Yeah, I think I did see that. Singing Aerith. She was on the stage, right? Oh, thank you. Yeah, so that stage I think is the gold saucer. It's the dragon and the knight play.
So sophisticated.
That's what I think it is.
A soldier.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You're 100% right.
Shard sun gun.
The whispers were flying in the background, which means someone is trying to change the Eris
teacher
theme.
of martial arts to the youth.
I wonder if it's related to like the built-in romance mechanic. Because it looks like the romance mechanic is going to be in Rebirth as well. Whispers were flying in the background.
But lacking mass.
If the whispers were flying in the background, that would mean that it would be something that you could probably change. Whispers saved Rena from Cloud, right? They saved Barrett from the Sephiroth stab, right? And allowed Rude to stop, to drop the Sector 7 plate. They only appeared if the OG story is changing. That's right, that's right.
I have many pupils your
But
age.
in the OG story, you still have the romance mechanic where you can change like who you're doing the play with.
In fact, one of them's from this very village.
I wonder if it's just something.
Perhaps you know
I wonder if it's like a minor story beat,
Tifa.
but throwing them in there means that they didn't defeat the Arbiter of Fate
Real talent.
in the first game. I think that what might be alluding to. Not so much that the play is supposed to be scripted according to the fates, but that the whispers weren't actually defeated in Remake. They still exist. Maybe that's what it is. I think, maybe. So that means whether or not Aerith lives or dies, that the Forgotten Capital scene is confirmed to be different, right?
Goodness. Is that you?
Whether she lives or dies, the Forgotten Capital scene is confirmed to be different, right? See, I don't know. Because now that it's open-ended, it's hard to tell. But you got a good point with the Whispers being back. Means that they're going to try to force the OG story. So maybe that she's still going to die at the Forgotten Capital. Man, I don't know. Right? Yeah, if the Whispers are there, then that means the Arbiter of Fate wasn't defeated either in the OG in Remake. So if the Arbiter of Fate wasn't defeated in Remake, then we still are on this straight line path to the ending from OG. That's what I'm thinking. So you're saying that the Whispers are there, so that confirms someone's trying to change the story. Well, Sephiroth's been trying to change the story no matter what, so he could end up winning, right?
That goes for the militiamen too. We've got plenty more where this came from, so dig in.
Because looking at the recap, right? The recap video on the demo, it says that Sephiroth was using the Whispers to change the story.
Don't make any trouble. For Sephiroth.
What am I supposed to be doing? Going over here?
I'm eager to talk to him too. But now's
Whoa!
not the time.
Okay, let Sephiroth discuss the matter in
I'm eager
private.
to talk to him too. But now's not the time.
What's they doing? Oh, let's go to
Don't make
Tifa's
any
house.
trouble for Sephiroth.
Oh, I can't go in there yet.
I'm eager to talk to him too.
Talk to Mom.
Then I stop at my mom's.
Well, specifically the Forgotten Capital last shot, the scene is confirmed to be different with the
Me too.
Whispers being there.
Yeah. Go on.
Well, if it's different with the Whispers being... I gotta rewatch that video. Let's see real quick. Let me pull it up. Let's see. YouTube. YouTube.com. FF7 Rebirth Game Awards. Stage presentation. No, I know what you mean. I just got to rewatch the video to see if I remember it. Let's see. Hold on a sec. Pull over here. See if we can see it. Can we see it? No. Let's do this. There we go. All right. Okay. Turn the music off. Okay, try that. I won't say that it was fate. Know that you'll find me. Right there it is. We won't ever need. Well, so that looks basically the same as the OG one, right? There's the whispers flying in the background. There's the Sephiroth feathers there. So Sephiroth is going to go do his thing, right? In the background? I'll pull it back up again. Where'd it go? Oh jeez. Okay. I'm gonna play it and then pause it. All right, here we go. Let's look at. Oh, wrong button. Okay, let's see. All right. So looking at the background. All right, yeah. So there's a whisper. There's a Sephiroth feather. There's probably the live stream flowing all around her. Yeah. Okay. What's interesting is this one right here is Zack and her. I bet you she's not dead here. I bet you she's not dead here. Know that you'll find me. Notice how this lines up with that line, know that you'll find me. So I think you might be right about Aerith being over with Zack. Just in case, I'm going to throw this over here. Whoop. There we go. I think you have a point. Notice how the camera pans up. It does pan up, and it does that in the OG game too, right before Sephiroth runs the sword through her.
My dad died when I was a kid, so after I left for Midgar, she was on her own. It was the first time we'd seen each other in 2 years. First time, and last.
I think you might be right, Ocean.
I'll be
Thinking
right
about it, I think you
there.
might be right. I think she dies there in the Forgotten Capital, and wakes up over there with Zack,
Cloud,
like looking at those two
is that
scenes like
you?
that. I think you might be right.
Welcome home. Come in. Let me get a good look at you.
Find it interesting at the end of Remake
So
when Red
that's what
13
they've
had
got you
visions of the
wearing,
OG
huh?
ending, and he said,
You
"This is what will
soldiers sure
happen
do
if we
clean up
fail,"
nice.
which kind of leans towards clone the OG ending, the bad timeline. Yeah, I totally agree. Like I think
never been so
Maximilian's
proud.
assessment of OG with
Man
Remake
needs
is like
to
spot
help.
on.
Women
And then
must
Red
be hounding
13
you
talking
day
about that
and night.
definitely means that the bad ending was the OG ending.
You know,
The
there's all
question
kinds
is,
of temptations
if
to
Sephiroth
fix
being
it.
defeated that way in the OG
I'd
game
feel
was the
a lot
bad
better
ending,
if I knew you'd
how do we
found a
defeat
good
him
girl.
and then have the
Wanted
good
to make sure you
ending
didn't get into trouble.
in Rebirth or whatever the third part
I
is,
can
right?
take care of myself.
an older, more
I
mature
think
girl
I
who
think
could keep
personally
you on the
Cloud has to
straight and
die.
narrow
I
and
think
tell you when you're being a
that's the
silly
thing.
goose.
Is Cloud is gonna have to die, not
That's
Aerith.
the perfect type for you, I'd say.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I
They
think
are
Sephiroth
thinking
is
properly,
100%
aren't they?
aware and knows exactly what's going
Cloud?
on. And I don't even
Did
think
you
that this is
know,
his first
Cloud?
time redoing the entire timeline. I think
Wouldn't
that
you
he's done this
agree,
many
Cloud?
times before.
You're my
Aerith,
son.
on the other hand, because she's
Or
outside of
always.
controlling this constant recycling of the timeline,
Okay.
I think that Aerith is hyper aware because of her connection to the live stream, but doesn't know specifics. No matter what, Cloud, you can't fall in love with me. I think that the reason why she said that line is not because she knows like specifics of the future. She just knows that maybe that her end is coming soon. She may know her actual death, or it might be related to what happens as far as defeating Sephiroth and saving the planet. The OG story never shows Black Feathers until Remake, which shows that this Sephiroth is from Advent Children. Yeah, no, I totally agree with that too. It is definitely Advent Children Sephiroth.
That sword's huge! Can I touch it?
Do you agree there are 3 timelines: the OG 97 story, Remake, and Zack Survives timeline? At the very least. I think there's actually more timelines. I think there's the OG story. And then after Advent Children, I think that Sephiroth has attempted to redo the timeline more than once. And then Remake and Zack Survives. I think, yeah, absolutely, they're 3 separate timelines. The question is, how do they connect the live stream? Right, they connect Sephiroth, the live stream, Aerith. There's some connection right there to all the different timelines. 3 Whisper Harbinger bosses. Yeah. Kadaj and Yazoo. Yeah. I think it's funny that out of those three Sephiroth clones or whatever in Advent Children, the only one I can ever remember the name for is Kadaj. Laz and Yazoo. That's right, Laz and Yazoo. One has a blade, one has a power fist, one has dual guns. Right. So what I thought was interesting was when I first played Remake, I also pre-ordered Remake and beat it before any of Maximilian's videos has come out on it. But I thought at first it was Cloud, Tifa, and Barret. And then the way Maximilian broke it down, I had completely forgotten about Advent Children, right? Advent Children was out of my mind. Dirge Cerberus, out of my mind. All that stuff, all the extra stuff was out of my mind. So I wasn't even thinking of Advent Children. When he brought up Advent Children in relation to the Harbingers, right? I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, that makes 100% sense. The director's already confirmed Zack will play a major role in Rebirth. What do you think he'll do? So I remember a large portion of people's opinion of Final Fantasy VIII was that the separate gameplay with what's his name? Well, I can't remember his name, but you know how you play as the old guys from like the past? I think a lot of people really like that. So I think they're gonna do something similar with that, because a lot of people didn't like Squall's like stuff, but they liked the other guys and stuff. So I think they're gonna do something like that. So they're gonna play for a little bit, like let's say the game starts off right. The game starts off, we do the Nibelheim incident, and then after the Nibelheim incident, we go back and we jump over to Zack, and it's like, oh, mind blown, right? And then we do a little Zack section, right? Then it goes back to Cloud and the gang trying to get to Genome, and then we go to the Mithril Cave and Midgar Salam and Genome and all that stuff. Thinking maybe Zack dies saving Aerith, so maybe Zack's death wasn't stopped, but all just delayed. The timeline corrects itself. Maybe. I think showing Zack looking at Aerith in her bed unconscious, I think that means that Zack is probably alive. And I think Zack and Aerith in that timeline work together, and her being aware of like all the different timelines, I think Aerith tries to get Zack to join the team and like combine their timelines together, because it'd be like having two Clouds maybe. I think that's what Aerith is going to do. Aerith is going to try to get Zack into Cloud's timeline, and then they're going to work together and fight Sephiroth. Yeah, I know. I played Dirge of Cerberus too when it came out. I had Dirge of Cerberus. I played it. I don't remember a single thing from the story, and I watched Max's playthrough, and I still don't remember the story. I just remember when I beat it as a kid, I thought the gameplay was okay. At the time, it was okay gameplay, but the story, I don't remember any of the story. I think the story is just too crazy. Now, Crisis Core, I haven't even played Crisis Core. I need to play Crisis Core. You thought the thing Sephiroth did in the end was genius. He baited the party to attack him so they could destroy the Whisper's firm, so he could make whatever feature he wants. He basically baited Cloud to destroy the OG story, and now anything is possible, hence the unknown journey will continue. I think that's partially right. So I think Sephiroth definitely intended for Cloud to go in and defeat the Arbiter of Fate.
What's Midgar like?
And so, thus doing that, Sephiroth can do whatever he wants. But I think the planet knew that was going to happen, and so that's why we have Whispers in the Forgotten Capital. Okay, so I keep going over here. We're ready to go. Not even paying attention. Destination. Back and to the right. Basically, come at me, bro. Yeah. Inn? Do I need to go to the inn?
Goodness, is that you, Cloud?
You gotta be thinking about all the story. I'm not even paying attention to the demo right now. I just wonder I could go into Tifa's house. I want to play that piano mini game again. Spend some time just to run it back. Yeah.
Can only imagine what their lives must be like.
Most soldiers certainly are handsome, don't you think? And such model citizens.
So, how did it feel being back up there?
I don't know. Nostalgic, I guess.
The pre-orders for Rebirth are already over 5 million. Holy cow. And Remake only had 3 million? Jeez. Well, I pre-ordered both Remake and Rebirth. So I'm one of those millions and millions. Funny that Rebirth has already beaten Final Fantasy 16 in sales and it's not even out yet. I know. I played 16. It's not a bad game. I just didn't like it nearly as much as Remake. That's hilarious. I mean, it's Final Fantasy 7. It's like, who are you looking forward to seeing again? Cloud, Barret, Tifa, Aerith. Who am I looking forward to
I figured you might be there.
seeing again? Cloud, Barret. I mean, all of them, really? I don't really care for Yuffie. I mean, they made her a little bit better
We had
in Remake. And Kate Seth. Yeah, Yuffie and Kate Seth I don't really care for. Vincent and Sid. New character-wise, I'm looking forward the most to Vincent. Especially with his side story with Lucrezia. And then just a normal gang. I can't wait to play as Red 13. But honestly, like Cloud Tifa Aerith, I'm always looking forward to Cloud Tifa and Aerith. But Vincent's probably the new character I'm looking forward to the most. Alright, out of all the locations, what are your top 3 you're looking forward to? Genome, Calm, Gold Saucer, Casa del Sol, Cosmo Canyon, Nibelheim, Forgotten Capital, etc., etc. Alright, so in Disc 1, my favorite locations in Disc 1 are Cosmo Canyon for the story with Red 13 and his father. That story is amazing. It still hits hard even to this day. So that's definitely my top 3. The Gold Saucer is better in later discs. Calm, Genome. I think Genome is really good. It's not my favorite location, but it is a fun location. Forgotten Capital, definitely that theme music when you first roll into the Forgotten Capital, is nuts. I love that theme. So probably Cosmo Canyon, the Forgotten Capital, and Nibelheim. I think those are probably the 3 locations I'm looking forward to the most. Although Rocket Town is definitely an honorable mention.
You went into my room?
I did.
Funny how Remake Part 1 only covers 5% of the story, and Remake is going to cover the next 40 to 50%. Rebirth, yeah. I think Rebirth is actually, so if you think about it, right? It's going to the Northern Crater. So that's more than half the game. Because Disc 2 is what? You got Mediel. You get the second visit to Genome. You got Recovering Cloud's Memory. And then it's side quests, right? Then it's just side quests after that. So that's not even a huge amount of story. So I would say that part 2 is actually more like 70%. I would say 70%. Because Disc 3 is basically just the northern. Oh, and Return to Midgar. So you got Return to Midgar. You got Mediel. You got Return to Genome, and then you got Cloud's Memory, and then side quests. I love this part.
I know I shouldn't have.
Cloud! You asshole!
Rebirth is going to be Midgard times 10, 100 hours of content, and the best game in 2024. Yep, absolutely, 100%. I think it's going to be more than 100 hours of content, honestly.
Did you actually play it?
Yes. Went to town on it. All right, let's see if I can knock this out. All right, select piece, Tifa's theme. All right, here we go. At least I've done this before, so I won't stumble too much. All right, here we go. Perfect run, yeah. But when I first did the demo, I spent about 30 minutes on here, and I almost had a perfect run. Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay. I think the distance from the screen is kind of messing up my timing. Dang. I'm just gonna concentrate on the right stick for now until I get the hang of it. Okay. C rank. All right. I have hit A rank before. I used to be able to get consistent A rank. All right. Let's try this again. You get perfect to get star. Okay. Thanks for the follow, Ocean. Okay. Okay. It's a lot better. It's a lot better. Yay! B rank, alright. I improved. Alright, one more time. Try it without all the mistakes. Okay, here we go. Concentrate. Yay, finish strong. Man, I could spend so much time doing this piano minigame. Yay, A rank. Alright. That'd be good enough for this playthrough. Make myself happy with an A rank. Alright. Man. I can't wait to play all the other songs in the game when it releases. I love that minigame. I could play that minigame for hours, to be honest.
Wow. Where'd you learn to do that?
Hey, you gotta play for us sometime.
Heck yeah, I'm an expert.
You're a merc of many talents.
Appreciate it, Barrett. Pretty sweet. All right. Cool. I think that's it, right? I already talked to Mom. Already went into Tifa's house. Already did the water tower. That should be it. We can go on to the inn now, I think. Whoa, everybody, calm down.
You need to leave these men in peace so that they can rest up for tomorrow.
All right.
Didn't really notice at the time, but looking back, all the signs were there. From the moment we arrived, Sephiroth just wasn't himself.
Foreshadowing. All right, we're gonna be right back. I'm gonna take my lunch dishes away, and then use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. All right, let's see what's up with Sephiroth, all right?
What you looking at?
This landscape.
Huh?
I could swear I've seen it before.
You okay?
Big day tomorrow. We'll be leaving bright and early. You should get some rest.
All right, will do.
Night.
Dun dun dun. Foreshadowing.
I tried, but I couldn't get to sleep that night. Was too excited, too nervous.
Was pretty much the same for me.
Why?
Yeah, I was surprised too.
You know what happened the last time she went up there.
That was years ago, Brian. She's old enough to make her own decisions now.
We leave once our guide arrives.
Yes, sir.
Brian!
Sephiroth, sir, I must insist that I take you up the mountain. My daughter isn't...
Dad!
Tifa, you can still back out. You don't have to do this.
I'm going, and that's that. There'll be 2 soldiers with me. I'll be fine.
Pumpkin!
Good morning, sir. I'll be your guide for the day.
Tifa? You're our guide?
I sure am. You can ask anyone around here. I'm the best there is.
You could get hurt.
Not if you remember to do your job, she won't. Come on.
For posterity, sir?
Not today.
Can you talk to him?
Please, Sephiroth. It'd mean a lot to us.
It's just one photo. Come on, where's the harm in that?
Got him.
There? Thanks.
Say cheese!
Sounds like you
Are you going to go do the open world demo as well? Yes, absolutely. Welcome to the stream, Thomas. I am absolutely going to. Should be on Wednesday, the update for the demo that'll open up all the open world genome stuff. So that is the game plan. Same time, I will be playing the open world demo as well on Wednesday. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I'm pretty excited for the whole game, to be honest. I love this game. All right, so I ran around here earlier on an earlier playthrough, and it's pretty much pretty straightforward. This area, not really open. Birdies.
You probably already know this, but our reactor's the first of its kind. It really put Mount Nebel on the map.
I've seen a few reactors in my time, but none with such a breathtaking view. Who could tire of it?
Everyone, eventually.
Man, I wish I could go on trips all over
Man,
the world
it looks
like
so
you guys.
good. Holy cow.
I think you mean business trips, which are
Wow.
Though you do learn stuff on them.
That's so cool.
Goosebumps. I'm getting goosebumps right now. I can't really see it. My old leather skin. Man, I love this. God, I can't wait till this game comes out.
Everything okay? Not going too fast for you, am I?
Of course not. We're just trying to pace ourselves is all.
But I thought you guys were in a hurry.
Even so, you'll burn yourself out running like that.
I'm not even close to burned out. Not with
Same,
all the
especially
training
with
I've had.
what they're going to do with Zack. That was
really
going to be
are
the
the best
best
there
part.
is.
As usual, I hope they do the exact same remake with Dirge of Cerberus that they did with Crisis Core, because Crisis Core was a flawless remake, especially with how they did it. I need to play Crisis Core. I need to stop being weird. I need to play Crisis Core. I played Dirge of Cerberus when it first came out. If they remake Dirge of Cerberus and they make it actually good, that would be pretty sweet. And not a first-person shooter, something more along the lines of this. That'd be nice. Well, third-person shooter, not first-person shooter. You know what? Just playing the demo. If you know Rebirth is anything like the demo, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be Game of the Year 2024, hands down. No ifs, ands, or buts. And I don't think there'll be a single dry eye for any of those playthroughs, because we're going to the Forgotten Capital. Mega Potion, nice. Oh, the only good bug's a dead bug. Let's go get it. You know, I never played Uncharted.
Seen those near the village, and they're not nice. What do you think?
Well, I'm a Final Fantasy nerd that basically plays World of Warcraft and Final Fantasies.
Copy
And
that.
that's basically it. Zoom, hit the wrong button. Oh no, there we go. Ooh, boom! Wrecked.
That was awesome.
You think?
If this is how it's going to be, there doesn't seem much point in me fighting.
I guess not. You leave it all to me, huh?
Don't mind if I do.
Heck yeah. How's my health? Still good, alright. Yeah, let's go. Initiating combat. I am aware.
All yours.
ADB commands, alright. It's the same as Remake, so easy commands.
Let's finish this. Piece of cake.
Heck yeah. Man, I love the playstyle too. Like the gameplay in Remake and Rebirth is so good. I love this action style. You know, I was worried at first when Remake came out that it wouldn't be turn-based. But this combat is so good. I really don't want to spoil this. Is not a spoiler, but the Remake content is inside of the VR missions. They rebuilt everything and really amped up the visuals and made it better and recorded the full game with the Remake cast, including Brianna, like the girl who plays Eric. I want to spoil this is not a spoiler, but the Remake content is inside of the VR missions they rebuilt. The VR missions, are there VR missions in this? You mean the VR missions in Remake, or do you mean the VR missions in Rebirth?
Come on, soldier. You can do better than that, can't you?
Just you watch.
Alright, here we go. So now I need to do alright, perfect dodges. Okay, try it again. Perfect block. Okay, now is it L1? There we go. Or VR missions with Crisis Core is a big part of the game. Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, yeah. I wasn't thinking about Crisis Core. That makes sense. Okay. Let's go, fools. Targeting. Yeah, already good targeting.
Take it away.
Okay. Uh-oh. Much better targeting.
You're done.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, you didn't want to spoil just to explain how it's remake. No. So I've watched some playthroughs of Ever Crisis Remake. I just need to get around to playing it myself. I've watched some playthroughs too of the OG game.
Well done, Trooper.
Thank you.
We know who that trooper is. We definitely know who that trooper is. I don't mind spoilers of Final Fantasy VII story, just spoilers of Rebirth. Man, the combat looks so good in this game.
Shall we pick up the pace?
Not unless we absolutely have to. Our guide might not be so lucky next time.
Then, how about I go on ahead and clear the way for you guys? I'll be careful.
Doing squats. Love the small detail how Clyde is telling the story and has the Buster Sword. Yeah. Well, it's basically the same as the OG game too. No, I don't need to review materia. Alright, let's see. Boop. Let's go equip that. What did we get? What materia did we get? Throw it here. Assess. Okay, well, I don't really need assess. I assessed it on my first playthrough of the demo. Do you know anything about the OG Final Fantasy story, Thomas? Ooh, first strike.
Let's finish this. Bye.
Easy peasy. Oh dang, I need to heal. The 700 for high potions. I'll use cure. That's fine. That'll be enough. Hope I end up in here when you stream Crisis Core. Oh yeah, absolutely. Mine.
Bring it on.
Alright, how do I do range? Is it this one? This one? Alright. Dang. Not so good this time. Oh, nice. Good. Well, that is good. And you know everything that's going on in the story then. Alright, let's get the... Ooh. Everything including the extended version of Advent Children.
Come on.
I don't know there's an extended version of Advent Children. I'm gonna have to watch that.
You're done. Gotta say, that one felt pretty good.
I have Advent Children on DVD. Maybe I'll watch it tonight. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's go upstairs. I see materia. Find that. Let me up, let me up. There it goes. Pick it up, there you go. Some wind materia. Alright.
It's a dead end. Rockslide took out the bridge a while ago.
Problem is, even
back, okay?
on the PS1, it was
Okay.
pixels and text that almost so hard to compare the two. Oh yeah. I guess we still got the loading thingies. The problem is, even on the PS1, it was pixels and text only, so it was pixels and text only, so it's hard to compare the two. You mean on Crisis Core? Because Crisis Core, I think, was originally PSP. It wasn't PS1. That's why I never played it, because I didn't have a PSP growing up.
Gotta make a detour through a Shinra facility.
To think I almost made you our guide. Good thing I reconsidered. Otherwise, you'd have led us straight off a cliff. Lead on.
Yes.
Alright, Kiefer. No, the original Final Fantasy 7? Oh, yeah. Well, so even pixels and text, the story is so good, like, at least for me it is, that I can continually replay. I played the OG Final Fantasy 7 at least once a year, and I have been since 1997. I probably got maybe like 300 or 400 playthroughs of the OG game. Yeah. I want to say Dirge of Cerberus is PS2. Level boost materia. So what that does is level boost. Makes it so like... See, level boost materia makes like level 1 materia. You can cast level 2 spells, that sort of thing. Yeah, I'm a fan of the whole universe. Yeah, me too. Me too. I love Final Fantasy 7. It is... The OG Final Fantasy 7 is my favorite game. It's PS2 a little after Yakuza 6. Okay, Yakuza. That's another game I gotta play too. There's so many games I gotta play. Yakuza looks hilarious. Yakuza 4? Okay. Yeah, I don't know, I've never played Yakuza. There it goes. Bring it on.
Brace yourself. Piece of cake.
Oh wait, chest. Can't forget the chest. Dirge of Cerberus is basically the end of the PS2 lifespan. Man, that makes me feel even worse about how bad Dirge of Cerberus was.
The reactor may have been around.
Did I have a PS3? I think it went to Xbox for PS3.
Don't want to get Mako poisoning.
Was that Xbox 360? I think that was Xbox 360. Oop. There it goes.
Auto gas levels reduced by 20%.
Cool.
Auto gas levels reduced by 70%.
And this one?
No Mako gas detected.
Yay!
Elevator access granted.
Nice. Load up with some potions. Oops, sorry, I bumped the mic. Remember Metal Gear Solid 4 was the first game I ever owned and played on PS3. Ah. Let's see. The first game I ever owned and played was Super Mario Brothers on the NES. And that was 1989. That was a long time ago. I played, what was it, Sons of Liberty, Metal Gear Sons of Liberty, and the game kind of like, the whole game series jumped the shark for me at that point. I know a lot of people love that game, but I didn't like it. I thought the story was ridiculous, the ending was ridiculous.
Come on.
I really should revisit it, who knows, maybe I'll like it if I play it again.
Just thinking about crossing that thing.
Then let me go first.
Hey, I'm the guide here.
Yeah, this game looks so good. That was two?
Tifa, are you okay?
Really?
I don't know if that... Was it two? That was the one with, I can't remember his name, to do with the katana. It might have been the second one. I know I played Metal Gear Solid. And I definitely played the second one. I don't know if that was the same. Oh, you probably know better than me. I didn't play very many of the Metal Gears. I like the first one. I really like the first one. Probably played the first one maybe 30, 40 times. I remember that part with Psycho Mantis when he reads your memory cards and your controller makes your controller vibrate. I had never seen anything like that in a video game ever. It blew my mind. And the key to beating him is he'd unplug your controller from port 1 and plug it into port 2 so he couldn't read it. It was crazy, crazy. If you played like other Konami and Capcom games, well, yeah, if you play other Konami games, and it was on your memory card, you could read it. If you go watch Escape from New York and Escape from LA, the game you mentioned is where they explain where the movies happened.
He's in fate's hands now. Do you know the way?
So, wait, so Metal Gear ties into Escape from New York and Escape from LA?
Following the river should get us back to the village.
I love those
going
movies.
to the village. Can you get us to the reactor?
Sorry, I don't think I can.
I see.
No, Tifa, no!
Well, we certainly can't send you back alone. You'll be safer with us.
Okay.
I'll be joining you up front this time. For your performance review.
You kidding me?
Good
It
luck.
does? Oh wow, that's crazy. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to revisit Metal Gear games. I didn't realize they tied into Escape from New York and Escape from LA. The same universe. That's nuts. I've never heard that it was the same universe before. That's crazy. That was when they name dropped Snake Plissken. Do they bring up Texas Thunder, the other Special Forces team?
Off you go. So long. Sort of
Oh, thanks for the follow, Goldo Lugo. Thank you for the follow. Hope I got that right. That's why they name drop Snake Plissken, huh? That's really cool. I didn't realize they were in the same universe.
There's no way around it either. Just have to go through.
And he was talking to Radiant and probably butchered his name, and he talks about being in New York and LA using the exact same name. That's cool. Well, I know Hideo Kojima always wanted to make movies, and so he's a big fan of John Carpenter movies. They even wanted Kurt to play the character, and again he said he was already that character. Oh man, that's crazy. That's really cool. All right. Well, you've got me convinced, Thomas, that I need to revisit Metal Gear Solid. All the Metal Gears. Beautiful. You got me convinced now because Escape from New York is one of my favorite movies.
To power our homes, springs like this will disappear.
I love old John Carpenter movies.
What are you talking about? Who told you that?
My dad. And the mayor, if you must know.
Except the planet's huge. Mako will never run out, right?
Naturally formed materia. And look at the size of it. Astounding. For the Mako energy to condense into something like this, it must have taken an eternity.
I've always wondered, how does materia let you cast spells exactly?
How did you ever get to
knowledge of the ancients? Well, it said that those are the best video game movies ever made. It always ends with a fight like Die Hard being a Christmas movie. Yes, yes.
That knowledge not only connects us to the planet, it allows us to tap into her power. That's how we can use magic. Or so they say.
You know what else is a Christmas movie? Is Lethal Weapon.
Sure is weird.
Takes place on Christmas as well. It even starts with him busting a drug ring in a Christmas tree, like outdoor market.
I can just imagine what he'd say. It's an affront to science.
Who?
Hojo from Research and Development. His predecessor was a great man, but him, he is anything but. We should press on.
Nice. I need to go around, correct? Wait, hold on. Do you know how to pull up a YouTube link? Yeah? Yeah, why? Okay, I'll go straight ahead where I'm facing.
Gotta say, that one felt pretty good.
Easy peasy. That's an auto target.
It's on now.
Alright.
Let's hurry.
Get him!
This way.
Alright. Let me check that out real quick. We're gonna watch this real quick. Okay.
It's a video game series called Metal Solid. It was a woman that is a character in the game that's inspired by Snake. Was given it actually to do the voiceover.
Well, it's like, look, I'm pretty lazy by nature. There've been many different times when people, wanted to do something. I don't know, I'm a movie guy. You have to understand that from my point of view, whether it's Elvis or Snake Plissken or Jack Burton or R.J. McCready, that was that project. That was that thing. You get into that mindset. You create that. You want to make that world happen. It's like I used to do interviews when Elvis was coming out. They would say, "Come on, do a little Elvis for us." It's like it doesn't work that way. You don't just slide in and out of Elvis. You go to work on it. You refine it, and then you do it, and you get paid for that. I come from a different era. I wasn't interested in expanding financially off of something that we had created.
It's all about the art.
And I get business people, sure. Well, we could do this with that. We could do this with that. Or we could do this with that.
Hey, he's one of my favorite actors.
That's not written by John. That's not written by John's not here to do this with. Why? Let's go do something new. Let's go do something fresh. Let's go create another iconic character rather than saying, what can we bleed off of this iconic character? You don't look at them as iconic characters and they refer to them as that if they become that. You're just doing a day. You're on a day-to-day, running it, having a good time, and trying to make it work.
Huh? Neat. Yeah, it's very cool, man. I appreciate that video. Thanks. Yeah, it was very cool. Yeah, I love Kurt Russell, man. Now I can go down here. I don't think there's anything down there though. I think I checked earlier. Yeah, again, Thomas, thanks for that link. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I didn't know that. It takes place between 1 and 2 in the universe when Snake just disappears. Ah, okay.
Heads up. If it's a fight you want, it's all you.
For you.
There's place between 1 and 2. That's interesting. Do they ever talk about New York and LA being penal colonies in the games after Metal Gear 2 and on? magnify. I don't need magnify, really. There's a NES series as well. I guess came out a year after the movie. Yeah, so the NES game was just called Metal Gear. I think there was 2 Metal Gears.
I got you.
Okay, alright.
Stand back. Get him. You're in good hands. Steady.
It's just mentioned and the name is used because there are different snakes out there. It was the movie, then those 2 NES games, then LA happened and was released in the middle of 1 and 2, and then written into the main timeline. Oh, okay. Liquid Snake, Solid Snake, and a few others. That was a code name for the main character. Yeah, I remember that. So, I remember the recap of the NES game Metal Gear, and I played Metal Gear Solid, and the guy, his name, so you had Solidus Snake, you had Solid Snake, you had Liquid Snake. Liquid Snake and Solid Snake are the sons of Solidus, I think, if I remember correctly. Oh, the way I need to go. Oh yeah, look at these guys, man.
Gotta say, that one felt pretty good.
Yeah, that's the way I'm supposed to go for that. There's some material over here. I think it's elemental. Autocast. Ah, okay. Hey, alright. Must be getting close to Materia Keeper. Crossovers in universes happen all the time, but this is a different and all one single storyline. I mean, listening to that interview with Kurt Russell, it kind of makes sense.
Also, gas levels reduced by 20%.
I gotta go the other way.
Auto gas levels reduced by 70%. Access granted.
Okay. All right, now we're on this next level. Nice, an elixir. That'll come in handy. That's why he turned it down, because he didn't want to, and it was other people, not John himself, continuing the storyline, because it was what started everything. The game would have happened without the movie. That's right. That's right. So Kojima didn't really, he wasn't blessed off on John Carpenter for doing anything with the story, but I think it's a good use of like the character, right? All right, so real quick, we're about to have a boss fight, so I'm going to use the bathroom, fill up my drink, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. Oh, but I forgot my water. I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm actually back. Alright, here we go. Is this the fight? Maybe? Maybe not.
Looks like a way out.
Oh, yep, this is it. Alright, this is cool.
Wait.
Huh?
Alright, I don't remember if Materia Keeper has any weaknesses.
What?
So, we'll have to assess him. I might have a fire weakness.
Get back.
This way.
You said you wanted to be a hero.
Wish I hadn't.
Alright, let's get it.
Someone should tell it we're not.
Be my guest.
Show them what we can do.
Okay, let's assess him. Weakness against fire. Alright, there we go. I was right.
Gotta keep your guard up. Hold still. Stand back.
Try to mix it up a little. You need to vary your attack. Try to keep your guard up.
Let's just keep hitting with regular fire. There you go, that works. Focus thrust.
It's all you. Stand back.
Hell's Gate.
Stand back. Crazy creatures on this mountain.
Fire another one at him. There we go. Phase 2. Cloud's not doing so well. Alright, synergistic attacks. Here we go. Or not. Discrete enemy parts. Certain enemies may have the individual body parts. Oh, this music is great. The body parts that you can target and attack. This one of these discrete parts can pressure your foe, prevent it from unleashing powerful abilities. Cool.
Pretty mobile.
Till we knock it down.
Good thing I don't just fight with a sword.
Range attack.
Go for the legs.
Take out its legs. Now.
Great. How do you?
I got this.
Okay. We will target the left foreleg. That is what we're left on.
Defense cloud.
Gotta be careful.
Okay.
It's all you.
You're in good hands.
Not doing so great.
Fire left hind leg.
I owe you one.
When we're done.
Of course.
There you go. Staggered.
You're done. Get him.
Stand back.
I won't let you down. Sephiroth, take the lead. Stand back.
Yeah, we got it. Woo, here we go. Alright, phase 3. Phase 3. Here we go. Here we go.
You're practically panting.
I'm excited.
Such a puppy.
I was gonna say like a puppy. Alright, turn the tables on the beast of the mountain with a coordinated attack on Cloud and Sephiroth. Use their double helix synergy ability from the commands menu to bring the Material Guardian crashing down to the cave floor. So that's, looking on there, R1 is guard and synergy skills. Alright, so we need to use double helix.
Don't like the looks of this.
Stay alert. Follow my lead.
Okay.
I'll end this.
You're gonna need my help. We need to work together.
Double helix.
Can't go near the Mako.
Okay, now let's use double helix. And there's one huge way we can get a Kingdom Hearts live action would be to work with a show called Once Upon a Time, like in a live Disney fairy tales. Oh yeah, I remember that show.
Yes, sir.
Cross slashing.
Get him.
Stand up.
I got this. It's all you.
Alright, we're almost there. This should be it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We're almost there. Here we go. There it is, there it is. Legit.
Take it from here.
Heck yeah. That's a fun boss fight. I totally messed up the synergy though. I totally messed that up.
Nice work.
There's one huge way we can get a Kingdom Hearts live action. It would work. There's a show called Once Upon a Time. Yep, the wife used to watch the show. That connects a lot of Disney fairy tale movie universes and puts them all into our world. So that is how we can get a Kingdom Hearts show or movie. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I can see that working.
Help me to understand this shit. Tell me something that'll really make my blood boil.
Here we go.
Oh,
And we get to the meat of the story.
I will. You wait out here, Tifa.
No way! I want to go too. Please?
Sorry, no civilians. Even if we weren't on a mission.
Come on!
Keep the young lady safe.
Carry on.
Ah!
And as we know from the OG game, that's Cloud.
You better keep me safe.
It even looks like him. I don't think there's anything over there.
Didn't expect it to be all systems go.
You'd think it'd be running at reduced output, like most last-gen models.
And let me guess, villagers don't have a clue about this.
Knowing Shinra? Of course not.
The company really needs to be more transparent.
Tell that to the president.
What exactly is the problem with this place?
The people in charge. While most reactors are under the jurisdiction of urban planning, This one is overseen by R&D.
Huh. Why do I suddenly have a bad feeling about this?
Well, it's like this shows a whole being a live action Kingdom Hearts.
Oh,
That's what kept me hooked. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, it was also kind of like, I wouldn't say action-packed, but it had a lot of good action in it too. The stuff going on between the real world and the fantasy world. If I can notice anything. I don't really see anything out of the ordinary. Alrighty.
Perhaps you'd like to say a few words to your sword first?
Ooh.
Hojo, you are really something.
Those things look so more sinister in this game than they do in the OG.
What are those things? Genova? Wasn't that...
The plot thickens.
The malfunction must be forcing the pods to depressurize. Cloud, go out and shut off the valve.
Copy.
Alright, what was that?
What are you doing?
These pods were built for the production of artificial materia. But Hojo repurposed them as incubators, cages for animals, infused with Mako, all to birth a new breed of monster. But he didn't stop at animals. Oh no. There were other subjects. Look.
New song.
was created the same way. Am I the same as these monsters?
Sephiroth.
Ever since I was a child, I knew that I was different. That I was special. But not like this. Not like this.
And cold-blooded.
Human?
Well, it doesn't look like it.
Eventually, we went back to the inn. But when we got there, Sephiroth locked himself in his room.
The mayor had been looking forward to having dinner with bona fide soldiers, so he didn't take the news too well. Dad had to put up with his belly aching for hours afterward.
Huh?
Must have sucked. But what about Sephiroth? What happened to him?
He left. Didn't tell a soul where he was going.
Uh-oh.
I met Sephiroth as he was heading for Shinra Manor, and he acted like I wasn't even there. Busy, I suppose.
Maybe.
He's holed up inside the mansion.
Something's been off ever since he came back from the reactor.
Too much exposure to Mako? Then we ought to bring him some medicine.
If you're looking for Sephiroth, I saw him headed toward the mansion.
Well, that's where we're going.
Sephiroth wasn't looking so hot when he passed by.
Shinra Manor was the biggest building in town, and older than the reactor. The company used to conduct research there, back when they were still a small manufacturer. Even so, the rent on that plot was basically what kept the village afloat.
Well, here we are. What now?
I mean, the whole place is pitch black. You think he's sleeping or something?
What if he's sick and needs our help?
Him? A little Mako poisoning isn't gonna hurt a living legend.
True. It looks like you can go into more of that area, so I don't know if that'll be more unlocked.
Took a look around the place, but Sephiroth was nowhere to be seen.
Into the basement. Danger, high Mako emission zone. Overexposure can cause serious
Doubt
health
anyone
risks.
in the village had a clue.
So see this room? See turn back written over there. Turn back. Something in kanji. It looks like a drawing of Hojo right there on the wall. Another turn back on the wall. No entry. The door is locked. I bet you that's where Vincent is. Authorized personnel only. We know those Mako tanks right there. Another door. Interesting. Thank you, Industry, for the follow. Appreciate it.
Excavated from a 2,000-year-old rock layer, a life form in stasis. Professor Gast named this life form Genova.
Ah, here we go.
MEGL 77-1977. Genova, verified as an ancient. MEGL 913-1977. Genova project approved. So, they named the life form Genova. And once they understood what she was, they grew ambitious.
Hey, Sephiroth. What you got there?
A little nervous, Cloud.
And that was it. He stayed holed up in the basement. Reading, like a man possessed.
Night of the seventh
We got
day.
Genova. A locked reactor door. The name of Sephiroth's mother. And ancients. Screw it. Racking my brain's not gonna get me anywhere. May as well just ask the guy.
Dun dun.
Ah, Cloud. I've come across the most fascinating passage. The specimen found in strata dating back 2,000 years smiled with what could only be described as ethereal grace. Though the truth eluded me at first, I later determined that she was an ancient, or a steward of the planet, as they are referred to in legend. She needed a name, and so I dubbed her Genova. The Genova project was approved soon after. A bold initiative to resurrect the long-dead ancients. An initiative that resulted in my conception. Or rather, my creation. The crowning glory of Professor Gast's wondrous experiment.
He created you?
And there it is. Oh man, the theme.
I should go. Mother is waiting.
Chills, man, chills.
Hey! Hey, hold on! keep asking myself, why couldn't I have come to sooner? If I had, maybe I could have saved the village.
Gotta remember to breathe. To focus so hard.
Or tried, at least.
Uh-oh.
What?
Hey, you! Get in there! The villagers need your help!
Alright, Zangan, we're going. Towards the village. This way? I think we could do more exploring in the full game.
Let me through! My son's still in there!
I'm sorry! He's gone!
Yeah.
Mom.
Is it true? Sephiroth did this?
Oh, it was him, all right. And he's still here. So keep your eyes peeled.
God!
Get your head straight. I need you to secure the way out. Now!
Yes, sir!
Sephiroth? But he... Why would he...
There's some air.
Hold on, Mom. I'm coming. Almost there.
Oh man. Place is wrecked. Dang, the water fight too.
Please be okay.
Doesn't look that way, man.
Sephiroth.
Notice. You hear that, mother? So in the OG game, that soldier right there, that's Cloud. And if you listen, his voice is young Cloud. And he says mother. Trying to crawl to the house. So that story beat is still the same.
Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
Hey! Hey! Hang in there! You're gonna be okay! Don't worry. I got you. Come on, let's get you up.
Oh! Sephiroth. Damn. The mom was perfect casting? Yeah.
Period! Sephiroth! Stop! You sick son of a bitch! That's far enough! Drop the sword!
I don't understand why they don't shoot. Shoot! Shoot, you got him. Jeez. Yeah, Sephiroth isn't holding back, that's for sure. Dang. Ooh, damn.
Wait for me. I'm coming.
That's way better than the OG cutscene.
Sephiroth!
Ooh, chills. Oh my goodness. There it is, the iconic scene. Wow, wow, wow. Man, that's not my first time through it, but good. Oh, it doesn't get old. That is legit. Oh my goodness. Press any button for one more sneak peek. Alright, so this should be another cutscene. So let's see what it is.
I'm back now, Aerith. I'm back.
Notice the outfit she's wearing, right?
Therefore, we
There you
ask
go.
that
That's the
you
key to the key.
the black materia, key to our oblivion.
You should get
Hey, Sid, that's the gold saucer in the background.
Well, Red?
Costa
How do
del
we look?
Sol.
Huh? It's gotta be hiding some ginormous materia!
Genome, I'm guessing. What is this? That's the Temple of the Ancients right there.
Don't misunderstand.
That's also the Temple of the Ancients.
You'll need a way home. So when you're ready, I'll be here.
You said that
Who's
Sephiroth is your
Vincent?
foe. I have a history with him.
With all
They're on like a Galnica
goddamn
aircraft.
blood on my
Who's
hands.
dying.
How could I ever hold my daughter again?
Those we hate, those we love, those we fear. Genova would become anyone to fool her prey.
Don't do this!
But I'm no fool.
Gungaga. That's Gungaga.
Here. Take it.
Holy.
This isn't about me, though.
That's got to be his
It's
dream
about
before he
saving the
goes to the Forgotten Capital.
And you.
The reunion.
That's the Northern Crater.
Spite and sorrow are harvested. To be
Wait, no, that's the Temple of the... No, that's the Lost Capital. He says no, Lost Capital intact. Yeah, Aerith is definitely dying at the Lost Capital. That's what that is saying. Woo-wee. I already have that twin pack. Holy cow. Alright, yeah, so that definitely confirms that Aerith is dying. But will she stay dead? And how does that relate to Zack's story? You know, Ocean 0077 had some really good points earlier in the stream. Where she may actually die in the Lost Capital and end up with Zack. What do I get? Final Fantasy 7 Remake and Rebirth Digital Deluxe Twin Pack. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, Integrate, Soundtrack, Art Book, Summoning Materia, Orchid Bracelet, Reclaimant. Well, I don't need Integrate though. I might get that. Well, all right, there we go. So that is the first demo for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. They'll bring her back for the Advent Children game. Are they making an Advent Children game? I'll have to look at that. Well, so that concludes our playthrough of the initial demo. So we'll be back again in 2 more days on Wednesday with the next installment, the Genome demo portion. That'll show the open world, traveling, riding chocobos, that sort of thing. That's going to be cool. So we'll be back again streaming tomorrow doing World of Warcraft Season of Discovery. So if you enjoyed the stream, go ahead and give us a follow. And if you want to see some of our older streams and some of our reviews and tips, go ahead and check out our YouTube channel. And until tomorrow, have a good one.